Math 7 Lesson 10.5 Pythagorean Theorem. If you have a right triangle and are given the length of two of the three sides, you can find the length of the missing side. So what that would look like is this. So if you have a right triangle and you have sides A, B, and C, that little box right there means it's a right triangle. If you know two sides, let's say you know what A is and B is, you can find C by using the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And your C is always going to be your longest side. So it's always going to be right across from your right angle. That's called the hypotenuse, and that is going to be your longest side, and it's always going to be the C. So it's called the hypotenuse. Let's take a look at the example. A ladder is leaning on a building to get to the third-story window. The base of the ladder is 9 meters away from the building, and the window is 12 meters above the ground. Find the length of the ladder. So let's go ahead and draw our picture. So it might look something like this. So if you have your ladder, it's leaning against the side. Here's the ground. Here is our right angle. So that is our ladder. And we want to find the length of the ladder. And we know that it's 12 meters high. Let's draw, there we go, 12 meters. And 9 meters from the base of the building. So if we were to actually draw out our triangle, this would be a 12, this would be a 9, and we want to find out what the length of the ladder is. So we're going to use our formula. So let's do the math on that. And our formula, I always write it down before I do any computation on it, just to make sure I have it right in front of me. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So our A is going to be 9. It doesn't really matter what is your A and your B on which side. It's always though your C is going to be right here. But these two don't matter, which is your A and which is your B. So let's just say it's going to be the 9. It's 9 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. That's 81 plus 144 equals C squared. And that is going to be 225 equals C squared. So in order to find what C is, we take the square root of both C squared and 225. And the square root of 225 is going to be 15. Square root of C squared is C. So it is C equals 15. So that means the length of the ladder is 15. 15 meters. Let's take a look at another example. An iPhone screen has a length of 4 inches and a diagonal length of 5 inches. What is the width of the iPhone screen? So first we're going to draw our picture. And now we're going to go ahead and put in our measurements. So the diagonal, which is this right here, is 5 inches. And the length is 4 inches. and we want to find the width, which is right here. So as we can see, this right here creates our right triangle. So we have A, we need A, we have B, and we have C. So again, we write out our formula, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We don't know A squared, but we do know B squared. And we do know C squared. So let's do the math on that. Subtract 16 from both sides. And we get A squared equals 9, which means A, take the square root of both sides, which means A equals 3. So A is going to be 3 inches. So the width is 3 inches. Now we're going to determine whether the triangle with the given side length is a right triangle. So they're going to give us, right here, they're going to give us 3 lengths of the triangle, and we have to determine if it's a right triangle. The way that we'd do that is we'd see if it fits the Pythagorean theorem. So let's go ahead and do that. So so our longest side is always going to be our C, so that's going to be our C, and then it doesn't matter which of these are the A and the B. So we are going to have A squared, our formula, plus B squared equals C squared. So that's 14 squared plus 15 squared equals 16 squared. And we're just going to see if this is a true statement. If it's a true statement, then it's going to be a right triangle. So we do the math on that, and we have 196 plus 225 equals 256. We have to see if this is true. So let's add those together, and we get 421 equals 256. Not true. So that is not equal. So it means that those 3 sides do not, this is not a right triangle. So let's take a look at number 2. So our longest side is going to be our C. So we'll make this our A and our B. So it's going to be A squared plus B squared is C squared. So it's 30 squared plus 40 squared equals 50 squared. That's going to be 900 plus 1600 equals 2500. We add those together and we get 2500 equals 2500. So yes, this one is a right triangle. Now let's take a look at number 3, and we want to find the missing side of the right triangle. So this one says it is a right triangle, and we just have to find the side that's missing. So let's go ahead and draw it out. So we have our, this is going to be 5, this is going to be 12, and this is the one we don't know. So our formula, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And so we have our A squared is going to be 5 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. So it's 25 plus 144 equals C squared. And we add those together, we get 169 equals C squared. Take the square root of both sides, and you get C equals 13 inches. Let's take a look at number 4. Let's go ahead and draw that out. Let's try that again. Let's draw it out over here. Give us a little bit more room. So we have our C is 17, our A is 8, and we need to find our B. Using our same formula right there, A squared plus B squared is C squared. So we're going to have 8 squared plus B squared, which we don't know yet, equals C squared. 64 plus B squared equals 289. So Subtract 64 from both sides, and you get b squared equals 225. Take the square root of both sides, and you get b equals 15 centimeters.